Okay, guys. So just a little quick thing here before we start this. I have been having so much trouble lately. I think I'm a little bit fried. My brain is fried, overworked. But so the last episode you saw, there was an episode before that that got deleted. So there's no continuity between that and the last episode you saw. This episode, the first 40 minutes of it, I didn't record. I don't know what's going on with me. So I address that a little bit, and I kind of get caught up. After this video, hopefully everything is back on track. Also, big shout out to Bill Willis. He is a member of the channel. He gifted me Diablo Reaper of Souls expansion. Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to seeing what this is all about. Love you, Bill. Anyway, let's get back into it. Oh my God. Okay, guys, I've just been recording for about an hour. Well, I thought I was recording. I wasn't actually recording. I just happened to look over. Oh, what a nightmare these last couple episodes have been. So, let me get caught up here. I'm so frustrated right now. So, I completely lost one episode. I deleted the video on accident. That was about an hour and a half worth of material. I just killed Magda. It was a cutscene, all of this. Didn't record any of it. So I am so sorry. Let me get caught up here again. So at the beginning of this video, I basically summarized what happened in a little bit of the video that I deleted. But we did complete Act 1. Yes, we did. I am also playing in Reaper of Souls. Thank you, Bill Willis, for that. He gifted me the expansion. Thank you so much. Let me get caught up. So I've jotted notes down here, and this is as much as I can remember about Act 1. So we did defeat the Skeleton King, who had a hold on Tristram. The object that fell from the sky turned out to be Tyrael, who I think is an archangel. He was cast from heaven because he chose to help mortals, I think is how that worked. We recovered his 3 sword pieces. When he got those all back together, he told us the story. And as a matter of fact, here he is over here. While we were doing that, Magda and her coven killed Deckard Cain, Leah's uncle, and our friend. We did lay Deckard Cain to rest, and we journeyed into Chaldeum, which is where we currently are. Now, this episode that I wasn't recording, oh my God. We did find Magda, and we defeated her. Wasn't really that difficult. She told us, before we fought her, that she had captured Leah even. And we're going to go check in with Tyrael right here. Now, we do have some upgrades that we've gotten here. I put 2 sockets in. I don't know if this is the best, but we've got some upgraded stuff, which feels pretty good. We are using our Templar here. Who might be Comrade? I'm not sure. We have 1 unidentified item here. Ooh, look at that. That's not too bad. 1 damage or 10 toughness. Increases gold and health pickup by 2 yards. That's kind of helpful on what we have. This, when 3 or more enemies are within 12 yards, you release a vile stench that deals 503 weapon damage. Okay, we are putting those on. Now, I'm keeping these pants because I have things that have sockets or gems in them, and I want them back. Are these pants... I don't want to give those to him. We'll just leave it. Okay, before we check in with Tyrael, let's sell my stuff here. I'm so sorry about the episodes. I really am. I'm so frustrated. Also, wish there was a way to sell, like, all junk, you know? Alright. Oh, he's got new lore here. Meeting Mira.
Did you meet your wife here?
It's actually quite a tale. We met in a town not far from here on the outskirts of Curast. She was... well, you're not going to believe it. She was locked in a cage.
Your wife was a criminal?
No. They were going to burn her as a witch.
You wed a witch?
Let's talk about this another time.
Interesting. Alright. Let's see what's been going on here. Guys, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry about... Now, the thing about the video that I deleted, it was actually... It had problems. And I did, like, an intro to it. Like, I added it on after... during the editing. I don't know what was going on with it, but it had, like, this stutter, like, every 5 seconds. So, did miss a lot. It was me running around trying to find... Well, I forget what we were doing, but this is where we are. I'm going to try to get better. I'm so sorry. Let's put these two things in here. Forgot about these other gems here. Ooh. Give me these, because these give strength. Let's put these in our pants. And I've got to find a place to do my gems here, because I want to unsocket some of these. I haven't found it yet.
Before I killed her, Magda told me that the Imperial Guard had captured Leah. But at the Qasim outpost, the guards revealed themselves to be serpent demons of Belial.
Yes.
Then they must be holding the Emperor against his will. I tremble to think what Belial might do with Leah and her growing power. The only chance we have to rescue Leah is to wrest the Emperor from the grasp of the Imperial Guard.
Ashira of the Iron Wolves can get us to the Emperor. I will speak with her.
Okay, talk to Ashira at the gates of Chaldeum. A lot of lore to catch up on here. About your fall.
How did your fall raise the dead? You were an angel.
Not just any angel. I was the Archangel of Justice. My fall awoke the vengeful dead who were slain unjustly during
I didn't know
Diablo's
that.
reign of terror. There was nothing I could do. As my power left my body, I had absolutely no control over it.
Interesting. So his fall is why there were so many undead in Tristram.
Chaldeum is the greatest city in the world, the seat of the Empire of Kyrgyzstan.
I have heard it called the Jewel of the East.
Its libraries overflow with undeciphered tomes of arcane knowledge. Its streets cover labyrinthine tunnels. It is a city of wonder and mystery.
Refugees in Chaldeum.
I do not know how these refugees persevere. Their situation is dire, and it seems there is little hope for them. Where do they find the strength to carry on?
Suffering is what makes us human. You suffer, but you go on.
The human spirit never ceases to amaze me.
Corruption.
I feel Belial in the very air. I see his shadow behind haunted eyes, hear his voice whispering lies on the wind. He need not bring an army to this city. It is his already.
Alrighty. Let's catch up. So we met the Enchantress. The episode I deleted. She was waiting for us outside the gates. She is now, we can use her. She's now one of our followers. And then, of course, we still have the Scoundrel. And I'm trying to learn more about, I'm going to call these people our friends here. Brothers Divided. He does have a brother.
Why didn't you become a guard like your brother?
We're not much alike, really. He was always dependable and practical. A complete bore, I'd say.
And you were drawn to trouble.
Hardly. I was just amusing myself with the Thieves' Guild. It was nothing serious.
Until you were a wanted man.
That may have been serious.
All right. And the Enchantress... I wish it would say their name instead of, you know, like their role. This is Arena's. Arenia's?
Is this all as the prophet foretold?
Arena.
Well,
Arenia?
I did not expect you to keep company with a seraph.
You mean the angel, Tyrael?
I knew what he was the instant I beheld him, but being in his presence makes me quite nervous.
And she's 1,500
Why
years
is that?
old.
He is only here to aid us.
We do not deserve it. Tyrael sacrificed all he knew to aid us. I hope it is worthwhile.
So I don't know anything about that. Like, how she's so old? I'm not sure. Oh, we have new lore with Miriam. The jeweler.
Have I ever told you that I knew Shen before he became part of our family here? Oh, he is such a sweet old fool. What a wild love we had for each other.
Too much information.
He used to do the most surprising things, if you know what I mean. I could tell you stories that would curl your hair.
Pass.
Please don't.
I don't know who Shen is.
My people are shunned many places, but we were always welcomed in Chaldeum. Something must be very wrong, that they won't even let their own people into the city now.
Something. You have the sight. Tell me what is wrong.
Is that any way to speak to me? And you don't need visions to see that Belial is in control of the city. The question is how?
All right. Let's continue on.
Look at the size of that barbarian.
That's right, son. It's a big barbarian.
Captain Ravan, the conditions out here are deplorable. Something must be done to aid these people.
We need to be within the safety of the city walls.
They won't let him in.
Ashira, the Emperor and my friend are in grave danger. I must gain entry into the palace.
I heard what you did at Qasim Outpost in Alcanis. You have my thanks, and you shall have my help. Captain Ravan, this man has vital information regarding the massacre in the borderlands. We must see the Emperor at once.
Very well, but I don't think you'll find him receptive. Let them pass. Demons ravage the deserts. Our villages are overrun.
All right, here we go. Gates of Chaldeum.
Let's go. I'll lead you to the palace.
Okay. Ooh.
You are bold to have sought this audience with me. My guards tell me you were responsible for the massacre of innocent villagers in Alcanis.
Who's this douche?
Do not believe those lies. Alcarnus was the work of Magda and her coven, who served Belial.
If you are innocent, then why do you have spies skulking through my sewers?
That was Leah.
Bring her in!
Hey! This little
Let
douche.
me go! I detest violence. Guards, I leave this matter in your hands.
What? A child king?
Still retarded.
There we are. How'd that work out for you?
More fury.
Come for me.
Let us leave before more guards arrive.
Is she like the emperor of the city? Ooh, look at that. Give me that, bro. All right, let's get out of here.
Get out of here. I will cover your escape.
Thank you. Now we need to get to the sewers. I'll explain why when we get there.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
These demons are blocking our way. We must destroy their summoning construct.
Still recharging.
Shouldn't be a problem.
be a way into the sewers from here.
Need more time.
This leads to the sewers.
Quest completed. Got a checkpoint
I found
here.
my mother, Adria. She's alive. But
What?
the Imperial Guard is holding her somewhere down here.
We will find her.
This is what Magda hinted at. Her mother's alive.
So
It's been-
Magda was telling the truth. Somehow I knew my mother was alive. I always knew it.
And she hinted
But
she
you
was a
never
witch.
knew her. Be wary, Leah. Things are not as they seem sometimes.
Especially if Belial is running the shit, right? The Lord of Lies.
I'm glad.
Our opponents may be strong, but I will not stand down.
Flawless diamond. I don't know if that's good. Yeah, I gotta say, I was a little disappointed with the Magda fight. It was a little bit.
Stand before me.
It was a little bit too easy. Like, I don't even think we've ever used a health. We haven't used a health pot yet at all. I mean, I like the feeling of feeling really powerful, but it's a little bit.
I'll taste your fear.
Well, I'll say I wish the boss fights were a little bit more challenging. Ooh, look at this. Scaling the wall here.
The accursed were created when a necrotic plague spread through Kyrgyzstan centuries ago. The infected watched in terror as their flesh blackened and died. The strongest medicines could not stop the decay. Eventually, they fell into a dormant state, and their bodies were piled up in dark and forgotten places.
Adria should be up here.
Okay, well, before we go up there, I want to make sure we don't miss anything over here. Like this thing, whatever that is. And this thing.
My exemplary servants. Keep the witch alive until she talks. Pain will loose her tongue, but only to a point. Remember what happened with the vizier's assistant? It was a pleasurable time, I admit. But the man had only incoherent babble and bloody strands of pus spilling from his lips by the end.
Look at that. So worth uncovering everything on the map, for sure. Whoops. Oh, yeah, here. Deceiver?
Tell us about the Black Soul Stone! We know of the three that
That's
the
Adria.
Roracle used to trap the primevals. What is the purpose of this one?
Your master Belial has good reason to fear it.
Leave her alone!
Seize them!
Let's rock this fool.
Leah, my daughter.
You know who I am?
My darling, I've watched over you all your life, but I never dared get close because of the danger that always shadows me.
It is not safe here. Let's move.
Ooh, what was happening to my dude there? I think it was this rage effect, the berserker effect. Okay, again, a little bit too easy. Our abilities are just so overpowered. Hopefully that'll change a little bit as we progress, you know. Stuff will be a little bit more challenging. Alrighty, well, let's go check in.
I got some new things. You should take a look.
Let's check in with Adria, man.
I'm surprised Cain never told you why I left. He knew I was called to fight the Lords of Hell. And I knew he would keep you safe.
He's gone now.
Then it's fate that we have been reunited. Cain's work, your work, is my war.
According to the Herodric texts, only 2 evils remain. Belial is here in Chaldeum, and Azmodan has yet to reveal himself.
Giant protector. Ooh. I'll take that. Ooh, that's such a cool looking helm. I wish it showed your character here, instead of like this view. I would prefer just to kind of see how we look there. That is an upgrade for our Templar here.
A fine choice.
I agree. Let's check in with Leah.
The guards were asking you about this Black Soul Stone. I remember reading about it in Uncle's journal, but it didn't seem important.
No, but it is. It is the key to defeating evil forever. It was created by the mage Zoltan Kuhl to trap demonic souls.
Zoltan Kuhl.
He was a renegade Herodrim, dismembered by his brethren before he could activate the Soul Stone. His head was sealed away in the Dulgar Oasis.
What?
We must retrieve it, because if we're to use the Soul Stone to defeat Belial and Azmodan, Zoltan Kuhl must live again.
I do not like this. We can defeat Belial without using a wizard's foul magic. Zoltan Kuhl is known to the Templar Order. Perhaps Cain's notes will tell you why.
What? We have to get his head?
We rescued Leah's mother, the witch Adria. She told us of the Black Soul Stone, an artifact that could destroy evil forever. Of all mortals, I have been given the task of retrieving it.
Interesting, man.
Murderer, torturer, monster. These were the titles bestowed upon Zoltan Kuhl by the Horadrim. Though it cost them dearly, they killed the wizard for his crimes against nature and sealed his broken corpse within a shadow realm. It seems they were afraid he might return.
Okay, let's check in with,
This is difficult.
Everything worth doing is.
Are they already bickering? Leia, about Zoltan Kuhl.
I don't like dealing with Kuhl any better than you do, but I see no other way. If Adria says we must, then we must. Uncle Deckard trusted her, and so will I.
She always thought her uncle was crazy. Like, that's all she was talking about, his, like, nonsense. Turns out the dude was completely accurate. Destruction of Mount Ariat.
I heard that you were there 20 years ago, when Mount Ariat was destroyed.
Baal, the Lord of Destruction, sought to enslave mankind to the power of hell by corrupting the sacred World Stone. Unthinkable though it was, I was forced to destroy it.
And my homeland with it.
Understand, friend, that
Oh.
entire worlds burned as heaven and hell fought over the World Stone. Ariat's destruction was regrettable. And, believe me, I paid a high cost as well.
Yeah, he's fucking cast down from heaven. The last 20 years.
What became of you after you destroyed the World Stone?
The resultant explosion dispersed the light and harmony of my angelic being. Without form or shape, I restored myself within the realm of pandemonium. It took me 20 of your years, but finally, I returned home to the high heavens.
Were you welcomed as a hero?
Hardly. Believing my actions had endangered creation, the Angiras Council put me, the Archangel of Justice, on trial. I knew then that heaven was doomed, unless I could enlist the aid of mankind against the coming onslaught of hell.
Zoltan Kuhl's death.
300 years ago, I selected Kuhl and 6 others to form the Horadrim. He was a great man who was driven mad by his long quest to hunt evil. Why did the Horadrim kill Zoltan Kuhl? He delved into powers not meant for man, trying to fashion an artifact that could fill his empty heart with the souls of angels and demons. The Horadrim had no choice but to slay him. The Order never recovered.
All right, let's check in with Adria. A lot here. Leah's birth.
Do you regret abandoning Leah?
What? No, I never saw it that way. She grew up in safety, while I risked my life to find the key to our salvation. It was the sacrifice that I had to make. In any case, Leah will meet her full potential under my guidance. Do you not have things to do?
Kind of rude. Adria and Cain.
How well did you know Cain?
For a time, during the darkening of Tristram,
wasn't that her
we
brother?
spent many nights in the Tavern of the Rising Sun, discussing his Horadric texts and the varied arcana I'd collected during my travels.
Had you seen him since then?
Only from afar. From time to time our paths would cross, and I would catch glimpses of Leah as she grew. It broke my heart that I could not reveal myself and raise her as my own.
Interesting. Adria's capture.
How did the Imperial Guard find you?
I was trying to steal out of the city. I'd returned to gather some things before setting out to recover Zoltan Kuhl's head, and the guards found me.
The Mad Wizard.
Zoltan Kuhl, a legend. There is no doubt in my mind he is as powerful as the stories say. But for every bit of his genius, he was surely mad. He was obsessed with immortality and power.
A madman. We would do better to leave him asleep in the desert than to call on him for aid.
You have a better idea.
I do not. It is merely a warning.
So is Zoltan Kuhl, like, immortal if his head's in the desert? Like, I'm a little bit confused on what's going on here. Tyrael's warning.
Tyrael said that Zoltan Kuhl could not be trusted. Is it wise to ignore the word of an angel?
It will be dangerous, but you have faced great peril before. If Belial and Azmodan invade, you will have much more to worry about than a dismembered wizard.
Okay. I want to pick up all of this lore. Let's check in with Scoundrel here. The guard's fate. This is Lyndon.
What happened to your brother?
Nothing you'd want to hear.
I asked.
And then what? I suppose you'll make it all right. You'll fix it up just like another one of your little errands.
Ooh.
Some things aren't that easy.
Touchy.
I will wait until you are ready.
Oh, God. And you're so noble about it, too. Spare me.
Oh, interesting here. Yeah, I gotta say, the way that we question and give advice, it's a little therapist-like here. Missing pieces.
You are a bit odd at times.
It is merely the consequence of seeing that which is not readily visible. I have accepted it.
I meant no ill will. I enjoy your company.
Then you have my thanks. Although, perhaps you are right. I feel as though part of me still sleeps in a faraway realm.
Time may change your feelings.
That would be nice. But the feeling I have indicates that it is more unpleasant and complicated than that.
All right. Right now, I feel the biggest tie with our Templar, who I think is Comrade or something. But this is, I think, a good place to wrap this up. I am so sorry about the lost episode and then the beginning of this one. I really am. I'm going to try to do better. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate the tips that I've been given, and you guys are doing a wonderful job not telling me too much. You know, I'm trying to figure all of this out as I go, trying to pick it up the best that I can. But we will continue, and we will find the Oasis Gate and the flooded causeway in the next episode. That's it for now. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.